I genuinely believe the whole Morelos thing, after Saturday, I think that's helped him as well. I think that real show of leadership, show of strength for Van Bronckhorst in making that decision. I just felt as if that even inspired the players, and gave the players confidence in him, that he will make big decisions like that. I said to Andy just before we came on, but if he'd have said to me a week ago or before the Hibs game, I thought Rangers would probably get out of the Champions League. I thought after the first leg they needed to take a lead. I thought PSV would be too strong at home. But just in the last couple of days, post Easter Road, with the Morelos incident, the red cards, getting Lundstrom's rescinded, I just felt as if it almost kind of galvanised them a wee bit. And I just had a feeling going into last night that they would produce a performance. They would just show that real strength of character to get them through. I genuinely think whatever happens with Morelos, or whether you think it was right or wrong, I genuinely believe Van Bronckhorst being strong in that instance and making that decision quick and making it before Eindhoven and ruling them out completely, not even taking them over there. I thought it showed proper leadership, and I thought the players fed off that last night, and that contributed to the victory as well.
Do you think he got a bit of that from Advocate? I mean, that's something that's straight out the Advocate book.
Exactly. You might be right. I mean, listen, we've probably all spoken to ex-players, teammates of Gio that played in that Advocate team. They've all said, I remember speaking to George Alberts, and he said, no, Gio will definitely, listen, he's worked with Guardiola and Wenger and people like that. He'll take bits from all of them, but he'll certainly have learned from Advocate. I mean, he was a real Advocate disciple, certainly in his early days, Van Bronckhorst. So if that is what he's taken from him, that kind of, as you say, that kind of strong will, that ability to make difficult decisions quickly and stand by them, then that can only be good for Rangers. Because as I say, I genuinely think it worked a treat.
Andy, did it surprise you a bit? Because during Giovanni van Bronckhorst's time in manager, you have seen it sometimes where people have maybe criticised him for maybe not being sort of strong enough. Maybe it's just the way he comes across in his post-match interviews, or sometimes if decisions go against him, supporters are maybe looking for him to be a bit harder, a bit more critical. Do you think, did it surprise you, and do you think he's really got it? It's shown you that he's got that in him, just as Scott said, to be a strong disciplinarian?
Yeah, I mean, it surprised me in the sense that it was a huge gamble. And I can understand from his perspective why he would want to try and put his foot down and show who's boss. And he's obviously, the frustrations with Morelos have been brewing for a while. He said that as much as that in the pre-match press conference. But end of the day, this is a match with £40 million on the line, and if you decide to leave the club's record goal scorer, I mean, even if he is only half fit, he's a proven scorer in European competition. That even if it's only Europa League, but he's scored enough goals over the last 3-4 years that you think he'd be, if worst comes to worst, stick him on the bench. So for leaving behind was a huge call, and it had the potential to backfire in Van Bronckhorst. I mean, as much as people will rightly criticise Alfredo Morelos for his failure to get fit and his problems with his attitude, it was also a major call for Van Bronckhorst, because if they didn't get the result and they lost 1-0, or Kolak gets injured early on and they have to go with somebody else, then his next in line as well. So it was bold in that sense, and I think it shows that he has got that steely edge to him, and you're going to need that to be a manager. A club like Rangers, it's the pressures at this club are unique. Not many clubs in the world you face the scrutiny you do as a Rangers manager. So for him to do it and for it to pay off is to his credit.